All votes, just so you all know, have to be done by roll call, every single vote. That means the agenda is, that means everything has to be done by roll call.
Okay, so you are live. You are recorded.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read this thing if I can find it. I have it up on my computer somewhere. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Order superseding certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Laws 30A, Section 20. Whereas on March 10, 2020, Charles Baker, Governor of the Commonwealth, acting pursuant to the powers provided by Chapter 639 of the Act 1950 and Section 2A of Chapter 17 of the General Laws, declared that now exists in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts state of emergency due to the outbreak of the 2019 novel coronavirus. And whereas many important functions of state and local governments are executed public bodies, as then term is defined in Mass General Law 30A, Section 18, and meetings that are open to the public consistent with the requirements of law and sound public policy in order to ensure active public engagement with contribution to oversight of the functions of the government. Whereas both the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Massachusetts Department of Public Health, have advised residents to take extra measures to put distance between themselves and other people to further reduce the risk of being exposed. Additionally, the CDC, DPH have advised high-risk individuals, including people over the age of 60, anyone with underlying health conditions or a weakened immune system, and pregnant women to avoid large gatherings. Whereas Section 788A of Chapter 639 of the Act 1950 authorized the governor during the effective period of a declared emergency exercise authority over public assemblies as necessary to protect the health and safety of persons. And whereas low-cost television, telephone, social media, and other internet-based technology currently available permit the convening of a public body through virtual means, allow real-time public access to the activities of the public body. And whereas Section 20, Chapter 30A, implementing regulations issued by the Attorney General, currently authorize remote participation by members of the public body subject to certain limitations. Now, therefore, I hereby order the following public body. One, a public body defined in Section 18 of Chapter 30A, Mass General Laws, is hereby relieved of the requirement of Section 20 of Chapter 30A that it conducts its meetings in public places open, physically accessible to the public. Provided the public body makes provision to ensure public access to the deliberations of the public body for interested members of the public through adequate alternative means. Adequate alternative means of public access shall mean measures that provide transparency, permit timely and effective public access to deliberations of the public body. Such means may include, without limitation, providing public access through telephone, internet, or satellite cable, enabled audio or video conferencing, or any other technology enables the public to clearly follow the proceedings of the public body while those activities are occurring. For allowance for active real-time participation by members of the public is a specific requirement of a general specific law or regulation or a local ordinance or bylaw pursuant to which the proceedings is conducted. Any alternative means of public access must provide for such participation. A municipal body, public body that for reasons of economic hardship, despite best efforts, is unable to provide alternative means of public access that will enable the public to follow the proceedings of the municipal public body. Activities are occurring real time may and still post on its municipal website a full and complete transcript, recording, or other comprehensive record of the proceedings, such as practicable upon conclusion of the proceedings. This paragraph shall not apply to proceedings that are conducted pursuant to a general special law, regulation, or a local ordinance or bylaw that requires allowance for active participation by members of the public. Public body must offer its selected alternative means of access to its proceedings without subscription, toll, or similar charge to the public. Kathy, we read a shorter one at the CPC.
I don't remember this version, but
yeah, we got to check that because we read a much shorter version at CPC.
Yeah, I don't know what you're.
Because this is nuts.
Okay.
Public bodies are hereby authorized to allow remote participation by all members and so forth and so on. Quorum of the body of the chair be physically present at a specific meeting location as provided, so forth and so on. Suspended. Public body that elects to conduct its proceeding on the relief provided in Section 1(2) above shall ensure that any party entitled or required to appear before it shall be able to do through remote means as if the party were a member of the public body and participating remotely as provided in Section 2. All the provisions of Section 18 to Chapter 25 or Chapter 30A and the Attorney General's implementing regulations shall otherwise remain unchanged and fully applicable to the activities of public bodies. The order is effective immediately and shall remain in effect until rescinded or until the state of emergency terminated, which happens first, which doesn't look like it's going to happen for much very soon. Kathy, we got to find the one that we use on my other one.
Yeah, hang on 1 second.
So that's red. I'm not doing it again.
Okay. So you have to adopt the agenda and,
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to pull up the agenda at the same time I'm on this. Hold on.
1 second. Sorry, guys.
Okay. All right. I called a meeting to order, audio recording announcement, which you've done. Members present are Mark Palmer, Tom Erickson, Brad Fleming, and Linda Williams, chair. Somebody want to make a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Who was that?
Brad?
Just have to run my dog out back. Be right back.
Tom, second the agenda.
Mark seconded.
All right, Mark seconded. Because I can't see you while I'm looking at the agenda. All right, we have to roll call vote. Mark Palmer, put thumbs up. Kathy, you have to tell me if he did.
I didn't see you, Mark.
Mark pulled the thumbs up.
Thank you. Thanks.
Brad,
Yep, thumbs up.
Aye.
Yep.
okay. Tom,
He's,
Yep, here.
okay.
okay, myself is in favor. Okay, approval of the minutes. Somebody want to make a motion on that?
What minutes?
October 8th, 22nd, November 5th and 19th, December 10th, January 14th. That was the last time we met. I've looked at them, they're fine.
Motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second? Tom?
Yep.
Second? All right, got a roll call. Mark Palmer, put your thumbs up. Kathy, tell me if he's done it.
Yep, thumbs up.
Tom Erickson?
Thumbs up.
I need you to say it, though. I can't see you when I'm looking at the agenda.
Yeah, he
Brad?
says it. Thumbs up.
Aye.
Myself, aye. Okay, there doesn't appear to be any public comment, is there, Kath?
No, this is not live. This is
Oh,
recorded.
that's right. Okay, first order of business is,
23 Mass.
oh, this is different than I've got my view pack open. This is different. Do you have it up on the screen, Kathy?
I'm getting it right now.
It's in the view
Is
pack.
that 9 Main Avenue?
Yes.
No, it's 23 Massachusetts.
23
first.
Massachusetts Avenue.
No, 9 Main Avenue.
9 Main.
No, on the
That's on
agenda,
my
it's
agenda.
23 Massachusetts.
You don't have 23 Massachusetts Avenue on your agenda, you guys?
Yeah, it's first on my agenda. And then 9 Main.
Do you guys see number 1?
Hold on.
So that's where
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, yeah, I see. All right, I see Main. Hold on.
We're starting out with Massachusetts Avenue,
Yes,
23 Mass. That's
Yes.
the old house. That's right, New Jersey Avenue runs right into their driveway.
yeah, they're redoing I guess the outdoor shower, and they're redoing the boardwalk.
Yeah, it's just a small shower and a boardwalk to the back, yeah.
Can you all see the application?
Yeah,
Yes,
just go down to
yes.
just go down to the
Okay.
pictures. There we go. Anybody have an issue with this?
I'll make a motion that we approve.
Yeah, there's no major problem.
So
All right,
you
Tom,
know-
are you seconding, Tom?
I'll second it.
Okay, then we have to do it by roll call. Okay. Mark Palmer, which I cannot see because he's below the screen now.
Thumbs up.
Okay, Brad,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
chair is aye. Okay, no concerns, Kathy.
Okay, so let me just go back into.
Okay, so the next one is Maine.
So just so you all know, 9 Main was heard on Tuesday.
Held
Yeah.
for revisions.
Well, they haven't had a chance to hold for revisions yet.
All right, just so everybody knows, I spoke to Steve Thoreau this morning about its status. And if you go down to the elevations, he's agreed to make some of the changes that I think are need to be made.
And they would be.
Go down to the drawings.
Um,
Yeah, that's the old,
There it is, right there.
that's the
He's
old,
agreed, the old one's down below. It's an opening. No, stay there. Kathy,
Oh.
stay there.
Up here,
Yes,
Yeah.
this is an opening. When you open those doors, it's like open shed.
right here.
What they want to do is enclose it And he's agreed to take one of those windows out. Now that size window is also on the other side of the structure, but the doors on the right are gonna stay to protect that section from the north side, clearly. But what the HDC wanted to see was what behind the doors. So over to the left is what's behind the doors. In my opinion, I don't know if you all share it, that's cramming windows into a section that's too small for two large windows. He said he would drop it down to one window, if that was agreeable to you guys.
Yeah,
That's
that's no,
fine, but I don't have a problem with the ganged windows either, as currently drawn.
yeah, Tom Erickson, I don't have a problem either.
I think they're hard because it's too much window. It's also over 50% fenestration on a plane, which is against the policy. So if you drop it down to just one window, it'll solve the problem.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Tom, that's fine also. I agree.
So I just want to let you know, the reason that I had you all review it is because it is
Wait,
apparently
stay
an
up there.
historic structure.
Sorry, Kathy?
The
You got
reason I had you all review this or look at this, because it's an historic structure. Apparently it used to be called the eels.
No. This isn't
Yeah,
it.
this is the shed for the eel skin inn. This was the shed
Yeah.
for the eel skin inn.
Right,
Eel skin is like not there like that anymore.
right. And it's apparently it was
They got a little
historic
confused.
structure, circa 1860 bungalow. So he is coming back for revisions, but I wanted to make you aware that it was reviewed last week.
Okay, where they're
So-
confused is this is not eel skin. Eel skin is a separate structure.
We know.
They don't get it. The HCC does not get it.
Okay.
All right, so go back down one. The other issue I had, and he agreed actually, 3 French doors on this thing. He agreed to drop it to 2. If that's amenable to you guys.
That'll be fine with me. I'm Tom. That'll be fine.
Brad?
I'm fine with it as well.
Okay, 2
And Brad's
doors.
fine as well.
Okay, all right. So we're going to need to make a motion that we have concerns, but if he drops it to 1 window on the north and 2 doors on the west, that should be that. Oh, the other thing he's doing, because they're putting piers underneath it and getting it off the ground, is that they're raising the height of the structure to 14 feet from 12 feet.
Yeah, it's 2 feet 4 inches plus or minus, and I'm fine with that as well.
Okay, oh, okay with height raise. Tom, you okay with that?
Madam Chair, if I may.
I have no problem with that. I'm Tom. I have no problem with that.
Madam Chair?
Yep.
So if this comes back for revisions, you still would like to see this?
We're gonna, no, we know the revisions. What
Okay.
else are they gonna do to it?
Well, he just hasn't brought him in yet, so I didn't know if you still wanted to
So
see
he's
them.
coming in, he's gonna do that.
Okay.
All right, so somebody want to make a motion to that effect?
I'll make that motion.
I can second. Tom, I can.
Okay, and all right, and, okay, Brad, are you in favor?
Yes, I am.
Tom?
Aye.
Yeah, I'm in favor.
Mark? I can't see him.
Mark, thumbs up, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay, so the next one is Linda's. So if anybody wants to take over.
Tom, I'm gonna make you the de facto chair for these two. I have to recuse. I can represent in front of you guys so you know where this is.
Yeah,
This is the property where Garneau's dad had the octagon, which left mercifully. As you cross over the bridge and take that first right and go way up to the head of plains, right next to Cooman's.
Yep.
And almost everything that's been on this property so far has been done due to lack of visibility. There's going to be a sunken fire pit and a little deck sunken down next to the pool. And then there's going to be a studio, which is only, I don't know, 12 and a half feet tall or something weird.
Sorry about that, you guys.
I don't know why.
Which one are we going to do first?
The studio.
Either one. Studio. Okay, studio.
I don't know how to,
half of an office and half of a yoga studio, and each one has a separate bath.
Yeah, I went over that with them. But we don't go inside, so
Oops, sorry.
So this sliding partition is going to be out all the time? I mean, I just think it's inappropriate.
well, that's inside, so we don't have any jurisdiction.
No, it goes outside.
No, it doesn't. It's only inside. It will not go outside.
All right, well, then the wart off the two bathrooms, I'm reading it, it's inappropriate.
Is it visible? That's the point. As weird as this thing is, I had to go out there and there's a bunch of pictures, Kath, I think below it.
They're in a different PDF. I don't have them here right now. I'm having a difficulty turning this around here.
Yeah, that is weird. There's a bunch of pictures in the actual HCC submission that show that it's not visible and it's hardly visible inside the property lines.
Let me see if I can find
Can't
them.
cut anything else because of MIPA and MISA. So our jurisdiction ends where we can see it or can't, one or the other.
So-
As weird as this is.
I would like to see pictures of the main structure. So the main structure has cottage corners and has casement windows, similar to what you're showing in the studio.
Kath, I got a picture of that in the other PDF.
Well, I'm looking at,
I can send it to you from my Word documents. Is that easier?
no, I've got them here. I just copied the wrong ones. Stand by.
Okay. Because again, visibility of these two things, the studio is where our jurisdiction ends. And as much as we want to see it, I couldn't see it. And I went out there on Friday in the rain,
Yeah, she did.
the puddles, and I want to combat pay for this one.
So is the HCC, or can we request a story pole, the HCC to view? Because I can't believe the
we
scrub
can.
oak and what have you there is that high.
Hold on. The pictures will help you. Kath, I can send them to you. I have them.
No, just give me a second. Sorry, I'm not as,
I don't know how to screen share anything on this thing.
well, hang on. Here it is. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so stand by the pictures at the bottom. I just saved the wrong PDF. This is why it's very difficult sometimes to run these meetings if you don't have everything in the right file.
There, you just passed
Here we
it.
go.
Oh, here we go.
So these are the ones she took last
That's
week.
from the beginning of the driveway right there.
Okay, so
You can't even see the house here. Keep going. That's looking back towards Head of Plains from the down the driveway the other direction. This is from Head of Plains Road, the one on top of this one. And there's 15. I'm going up the driveway. And over there in the corner in this little area is where this thing is going. We can't cut any of it beyond it because of MISA. Keep going. The pool's on the left, the studio's gonna be on the right, sort of about 10 feet off this boardwalk. And there's the house right there,
Right here. You see that, Brad?
black windows.
yes, I do. So is that kind of hard to discern? So, I mean, is that cottage corner and the windows are similar?
I think these windows are 6/1s. I can't tell from this picture. There we
There
go.
it is.
Okay.
6/6.
Hang on 1 second, guys. Stephen?
But again, Brad, it's visibility and I drove all the way around it in the pouring rain and the puddles.
Did the MAB vote on this? I don't recall ever seeing this building.
I don't know how far back this
I
went.
never would have approved it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it does have cottage corners
Yeah.
and black windows.
So my recommendation would be to throw some lights in those windows, whether it's I don't know if are they awning windows or fixed
I think
windows.
they're all fixed, except for that.
I would like to see
French
some
doors.
buttons and some 3.5-inch trim or trim to match the main house.
If it's not visible, where are we stopping on this? That's
All right,
a,
so scroll back up, please, Kathy. Can you see the window that they proposed?
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Scroll up maybe 2, other way.
Oh, yeah, that
This has all the elevations, Brad.
Yeah. Can you
oh,
scroll
one page.
up one more? So there's a picture of the proposed.
Oh, right
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Okay.
That's just one of them. I don't know why he gives me those. I don't know.
So, I mean, if that's what they're proposing, I would like to see some muttons. I don't care, if they're fake or not. And I would like to see a casing instead of that almost looks like, an Anderson clad, 3.5 inch, casing. So
Okay, just so you guys know, tonight I'm going to be making the argument you can't see it. They have no jurisdiction.
that's fine. That's just what I would like to see happen.
All right, Tom, or Tom, you're chairman, so you got to go to Mark next.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Would you be fine with consent with conditions due to lack of visibility? Brad,
I'm sorry, Kathy?
would you be fine if we put it on consent with conditions due to lack of visibility?
I mean, if it truly is not visible from any public way, then I guess I'm fine with it.
And Kathy's got to make that judgment when she goes out there to try to find it. Otherwise, she can't sign off on it.
That's fine.
All right, Brad, I got to write your comments down. I mean, Tom.
But I think in respect to what Brad is saying, may perhaps add the muttons to the window.
I'm going to fight that because of visibility, lack of visibility. You can't have it both ways.
Okay.
I'm writing down your comments there.
You can fight that if you wish, but you are not part of this discussion.
No, but I am the representative, which is legal. Tom, I got to
That's fine.
write down your comments. I got Mark's and I got Brad's.
I agree with Brad.
Okay. Okay. To the muttons and the casings?
I would like to match the windows that are in the main house.
Okay. Well, they're not double hungs.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about as far as having muttons
And casings, okay,
and casing.
okay. Match
Not
those
existing.
details.
Yes, please.
Okay, but they don't have to match the 2/2. I mean,
No, if they're 6 light, that's fine, or 9 light, whatever. Hard for me to just tell, but they look like they're extremely tall.
double hungs. Okay, well, one side is doors, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. And was that to leave it on consent with conditions or take it off and have them talk about it?
Kathy?
Well, I was going to ask Brad what he would prefer. We can either make a condition that the windows match the main house, or I can take it off and the board can discuss it.
Well, as the applicant, I'd rather take it off then and have the discussion with the board.
That's fine with me.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, so let me go to here.
So Tom, you have to get a motion in a second and then roll call the three of you.
Yeah, I can second it.
No, you can't, somebody has to make the motion. Is that Brad's motion so I can write it down?
Yeah, yes,
Okay, and you seconded?
yes.
Chair can second. They can't make the motion. Okay, then you got to go through the roll call.
You have to say Brad, and he says aye, and
Aye.
Tom, aye.
No, you got to go to Mark.
Mark, thumbs up, aye,
Okay.
and then Tom is aye.
Okay.
Aye.
All right. So let me go to 15 head of planes on the hardscape,
Hang on 1 second.
which is all sunk into the ground 2 or 3 feet.
Stand by.
And Tom, you're still there. And I'm still recused from the vote. Recused. Okay.
Okay. You all can see it.
So a
That's
quick
it.
question, that structure there, is that existing?
That's already approved. We're talking about the sunken because of lack of visibility. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And it's actually taller than the studio. There's the sunken fire pit right there. There's the pool to the right. There's the house. And then to the left, you'll see their outdoor cooking thing.
Mm-hmm. And so, is that a bulkhead I'm looking at? It is. Where's
Yeah,
that go?
there's a subterranean under all of it.
Oh my word.
You'd be surprised how many of these underground connectors are between primary and secondary dwellings these days. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah. I've worked in a couple.
You have a good time.
So that's
Yes,
getting
the
into
pool's already been approved. The pool's already in. These are the same pictures again.
right.
Oh, it's a huge lot, Mark. The pool, everybody meets setbacks. This is off slightly. It's off to the south as opposed to moving north. All right, Tom, you're in charge.
This is Tom. I have no problem with that.
All right, ask Brad and Mark.
Motion to approve as is.
Okay, no concerns. Okay.
And Mark is a thumbs up as well.
All right, so hold on. That was
Mr. Chair.
Brad's motion and Mark's second. Okay. You have to do the roll call, Tom.
Aye.
No, Tom, you
No,
say
ask Brad.
Aye.
Brad, and then
Ask
ask
Mark,
Mark's thumbs up.
and then ask yourself.
Chair, Tom, you're the chair, you say aye.
Aye.
Okay. We're done with those. I think there's another one, Kath.
There is 222 Eel Point, which I have to pull up here. Okay.
I don't know how they type it on,
They do it on a Word document.
yeah, but in triplicate.
This is the aerial view of the property.
You all know where this one is? Comes around the corner there from Eel Point towards Warren's Landing. We spent a lot of time pounding this thing into the ground.
Yeah, so that's the view there from Hill Point Road.
This is the little building in the sort of in the back, sort of not forward of anything. I looked at this one earlier.
The details are on page 11.
Oh,
Yeah, keep going
yeah, hang on.
down.
Mm-mm.
There we go.
Thank
there.
you, Tom.
We're taking the pergola off. You can see the little ones up at the top. We're taking the pergola off and they're bumping out this little thing to the right. That's what we're going to end up with, that little thing with the 4 windows. Anybody have an issue with this one?
Motion to approve.
Okay. Is there a second?
Tom, I second it.
No concerns.
No-
Okay. Roll call vote. Brad,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Mark,
Thumbs up. You need to get on video, Linda.
nope. Well, I'm on video now. I just can't see him because he's below because you've taken up the screen with the screen share.
Oh, you can't do
Go
gallery
down one,
view?
I can see him.
You
If I go
can't
down,
do-
I can see him.
You can't do gallery view?
I did, but it's off
No.
to the right. When you're doing this, everybody's lined up to the right and he's below the screen. I have to go down and look at him.
Okay,
He's not up on the screen. There's no room.
okay.
Okay, what else? I
That
don't have
is
the
it for
agenda.
applications, but I just wanted to tell you all that the advisory board members add and appointments. So it's in for 2 weeks. I believe I have all of those who are expiring in 2020, and I apologize. It was just wasn't really priority back in June when we normally do this due to the pandemic.
Were you
Other things
busy?
going on. So yeah, so if you have anybody else you know that would like to be a member, let me know. The ad is in the paper. It'll be in for 2 weeks, and then the appointments will be on the November 17th meeting with the commission. And you'll all be invited if you so choose to talk, but
We have one applicant, Bruce Mandel.
we have Bruce Mandel.
So if anybody wants, Brad, you were an alternate.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah.
stay that way?
No, I put in for a full term if we're going to do it via Zoom. So
Okay.
there's no reason
Um,
I cannot attend.
So I have
Really?
you down as a year. You want me to change that to 3 years?
Oh, I mean, if there's a 1 year, that would be preferable.
Right, there's a 3-year and a 1-year.
Well,
I
put me
put,
down for the
I
1
put
year.
back
then,
in, I put back in for my 3-year term. I think that's where I was.
I believe that was everybody.
Okay, when is Tom up?
I'm trying to pull
Next
the,
year.
All right, so you're 2001, I mean 2021. I want to
Yes.
go backwards. When is Mark Palmer up?
I have to get on the website.
Oh, you're up this year, Mark?
Hang on a second.
Yes, I thought that's why I tried to get a hold of him, Kathy, because he was up this year.
Stand by.
Is Bruce Mandel joining our team?
He's applied.
He's applied.
Tom and I both know him well.
Yeah,
Oh,
so this year,
Known him for 40
so
years.
Bob Olson.
He's
so-
off.
Right.
He moved off.
So right now it's Mark Palmer expires this year, Linda, and then Brad would expire this year. So Brad, if you still want to stick to a year, you can.
Yes,
I haven't
please.
heard from Mark yet. Did you get the incumbent form to sign up, Mark?
You got to get it back to her today,
No, next week is fine.
before that meeting, 17th.
Next week is fine.
Okay.
Did you get that though? Do you want me to resend it to you?
I think he said he has it.
Okay. So that's basically, and I'm assuming Bob Olson will no longer be part of it. And
No,
we
he
did-
sent that into you that he's resigned.
Oh, hi, hello, Mr. Katavi.
Good
How are you?
morning. I'm
How are
here.
you?
Bob, we're almost done with the meeting. When is Bob up? Just for the sake of argument.
He expires 2022.
Okay, because he came on last year. Okay,
Yeah, and then Tom expires next year. So,
okay.
yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. And then, so if Brad, you come off of,
Well, I think Brad still wants to stay
Alternate.
as an alternate.
yeah, you come into Bob's seat basically, and then Bruce can come on as an alternate, if that's the way we want to roll.
Do you want to do that, Brad?
I mean, whatever, the board chooses, is fine with me.
So I'll change it to 3 years.
No, he said 1 year.
Oh, 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bruce Mandel was interested in doing 3 years. But that's not up to me anyway. That's up
Mark, do you
the
want to
commission.
do 1 year, 3 years? Type
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm sorry, what was
All right.
that?
Mark would be take the 1 year. How many 1 years do we have here?
Well, we would now have 2.
Okay, that would stagger these. Okay, and Bruce wanted a 3-year term. He'd have to take the alternate position at the moment, unless somebody drops back to alternate from this group.
Well,
All right, Mark said he could swap to alternate.
so
Mark, put
was-
that on your form, and then Bruce can go to the 3-year. He's here all the time. He's in Memphis for 2 or 3 months, not far from my mother, actually. Okay. Kathy and I'll go over this.
Yeah. All right.
Then they can just vote the slate.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else right now?
No, just need you to approve the comments from the meeting today.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Approve all the comments. Somebody want to make that motion?
I'll make the motion.
Is that Brad? Is that Brad?
It's Bob.
You can't. You weren't here for the comments.
Oh, okay.
I'll make that motion then,
Thank you. Brad.
Brad.
Okay. Who seconded?
I can second it.
Okay.
Oh, and I just wanted to also mention before, I'll go ahead and finish with your roll call
You
vote,
gotta finish
sorry.
that one. Tom,
Aye.
Brad,
Aye.
Mark.
Thumbs up,
Okay.
and the chair says.
And Bob is abstaining.
So, I have scheduled this meeting weekly, just so you all know. So you might not need to, but just so you know, if you wanted to get together and talk about something else.
Will it be every Monday or every other
It
Monday?
would be every Monday. I scheduled it in Zoom. So it doesn't mean we have to meet every Monday, but if we have an application up that you wanted to review again that came up for old business, I could just send you out the agenda. But just so you know, this is reserved for every Monday at 10 for an hour. Whether we actually use it or not is a different story, but okay.
Here's the problem with Zoom. Every one of my meetings is on Zoom. I get at least 2 or 3 meetings a week on Zoom. The times are all booked out. So unless we scarf this one for every Monday, we're not going to get every other Monday. So that's why we booked every Monday, just in case something comes up.
Oh, we don't have to use it.
No.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So Kathy, what's the status on the Tuckernuck Advisory Board?
I'm in the process of getting incumbent forms as well. I do not know the terms of each of the members because on the town website, the page has been erased and they can't recover it. So I don't know who expires when. So I'm just in the process of getting the incumbent forms.
Okay.
And they had trouble getting 3 members, period, let alone 3 members to show up for anything. So what has also been discussed was combining them with us. I know Tuckernuck. Brad, you know Tuckernuck. Tom, you certainly know Tuckernuck.
Yeah, I know very well. I put
Yeah.
them all on the computer.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of information on Tuckernuck. I've been over to Tuckernuck. Obviously, I was married to Mark. But Brad, you've been over to Tuckernuck. So if they wanted to combine the two to make sure that we actually had a group that could be constituted, that has come up as well.
Well, the reason I brought it up is the MCA is looking to do a new Madaket area plan. And Bill Greeter reached out to a couple of people over on Tuckernuck and asked if they wanted to be involved. And they said, absolutely not. So that was the reason why I asked whether or not the Tuckernuck Advisory Board would even have any interest in joining the MAB.
Well, I don't know about that. I know that was suggested in other business for the board to discuss combining. It hasn't gotten there yet.
So does anybody have any opposition to taking over Tuckernuck as well?
Or having maybe perhaps one of the board members from Tuckernuck join your group.
Yeah, anybody have a problem with that?
I'm fine with either.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
okay, Bob?
Yep, fine.
Okay. I'll
That's
bring
good
that
to
up to
know.
the board.
Yeah, so the agendas, I don't know if you've noticed, are very, very long.
So do you know who's the chairman of the Tuckernuck Board?
They don't.
I
have
don't,
one.
yeah, we don't have one, and I can't even tell you their terms, but I know that Michael Taylor and Tristan Daman have sent me forms.
And I know Finney wanted to be on there. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm just
remember his
waiting.
first name.
I actually just sent it out on Saturday, the forms to them, so I'm just waiting.
He's a relative of mine, about
Oh, okay.
10
Oh, that's right.
generations back. But I know he was interested, and he has the history of Tuckernuck as well, like we do. So that's where we are with Tuckernuck at the moment.
Okay. Other than that, thank you all for
Excuse me,
attending.
Should I spread the word around Tuckernuck? You need a few more people from Tuckernuck?
If
you
they
like-
want to do it, they have to commit to it, and that's been tough.
What
It
about all
might
of
be
the
easier that it's on Zoom. It might be easier to constitute a Tuckernuck separate from us if they meet on Zoom. But once we're off of Zoom, heaven help us sooner rather than later, they
Well, I
may
don't-
not be able to do it again.
Madam Chair, I don't have everybody's reply yet back from Tuckernuck Advisory Board, who is still interested and who is not still interested, so.
So we're just sort of sitting here waiting to see what happens.
Right, and like I said, I only sent them out on Saturday, so we should probably give them some time.
Okay.
Not
Somebody
a
want to
week.
make a motion to adjourn? Anybody?
Motion.
Okay, Mark seconded. Tom, Brad,
Aye.
Mark? Oh, you actually got a little yellow thumbs up on the
Yeah.
screen now. He's gotten that far.
Yeah,
Bob,
Aye.
the chair is in favor. Thank you, everybody.
thank you very
Okay.
much. Good seeing everybody.
Have
Yep.
a good day.
All right,
Got it.
take care.
Take
Good
care.
to see you.
Bye-bye.